In today's video, I'm going to give you some awesome tips on when filming video with your phone. So in today's video, I wanted to share some tips and do something a little bit different for you guys that watch my weekly content, and just talk about some of the things you might want to think about when filming with your phone. Now, most of us, I would probably say 98% of us, have at least one smartphone laying about, and it's a great place to start when starting out in video or photography. And most fairly new phones, even if you haven't got the newest or best phone in the world, take very good photos, I'm sure many of you know, and it records in great video. Now, if you have the top of the range phones or something that's only 1 or 2 years old, they tend to record in HD and in 4K. What's really nifty about your phone is, especially in the latest ones, they have AI tools where you can make objects disappear and stuff like that, which is really, really cool. But I wanted to share some things with you today. Now, one thing you might want to think about getting is a sort of a phone mount, which can attach to a tripod like this one here. And that's a great little tool to have, because that can hold your phone nicely and stick it to a tripod, because I always say that a tripod is a creator's or filmmaker's best friend, especially when you're filming yourself. And it's a good way to keep the video still as well when you're filming. Now, this is just a mini little basically like a tiny tripod, really. I just wanted to show you. There it is, look. It's a tiny little tripod, but I would recommend like sort of a proper sized one that stands as tall as you, perhaps even slightly taller if you can, unless you're a giant, just because I find it's good if you can just get the video at sort of eye level, slightly higher. It just feels more professional, gives a nicer shot. And so things to think about with that, and obviously with this mount you can obviously attach them so they go sort of vertical or horizontal. And obviously when you're doing a short, especially on like TikTok, YouTube and all the rest of it, you tend to have sort of vertical video and your phone will be like that. And just bear in mind that most phones come with multiple lenses, and I would massively recommend playing around with the different settings on your phone. And obviously if you're sort of in a more enclosed environment like I am in this video, I would definitely recommend, you know, playing around with the wider angle shots, because it just makes it feel more better, and you get some really nice wide angle shots with your smartphone, which is really, really nifty. But just play around, experiment, find a style that you like. That's something I'd massive recommendation. And obviously if you're filming normally, I would highly recommend filming it that way, vertical, horizontal, sorry. And then from there you can get some really nice video. And just bear in mind that the back cameras on most phones tends to be the better ones. So if you can, you know, set it up how you want it, do a little shot of the video and film. But you know, for most modern phones, the fake, you know, the selfie camera, if you will be perfectly fine. Obviously you'll have the advantage of seeing yourself on the screen like I can here with this screen, and you can see exactly where you're filming, which is really cool. And obviously you can get attachments down the road. I recommend a microphone, maybe get a little sort of a phone cage around your phone so you can attach a microphone, or get a wireless microphone. And obviously if you've got like an Apple phone, you'll have to get a certain adapter for stuff like that. But these, you know, sort of things I'll think about, and maybe like lighting. But you might want to do what I'm doing now. I'm filming in my car, so something different. I thought I would experiment. Please put in the comments below what you think to this, just a different setup, playing around with different ideas. But thinking about lighting, so when filming, what I love about the phone is it will do all the heavy lifting for you unless you start playing around with settings. And if you're just starting out, it's a great place to start. And then microphones on most phones are alright, but you can upgrade it with a wireless microphone or a shotgun mic. And lighting wise, well, most phones come with a light on, so you could try that. Or you could use the sunlight, or perhaps down the road get yourself a couple of spotlights or a floodlight if you're filming indoors, to make your video more professional, get that more natural light. And you know, that's just a good place to start. Please feel free to ask your questions. I'll do my best to answer them. And I'm Dave from TVR Creators, and I make weekly content on the best cameras and giving great video advice best I can. If that sounds interesting, you do get a like and subscribe, and feel free to buy us a coffee and support all we do here on the channel. Link to all that in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, and in a moment I'm going to leave you 2 end cards that are possibly going to bring you even more value. If that sounds interesting to you, click on one of the videos wherever they are, and I'll see you in the next video. Why? Because you guys rock.